Cool. So, just landed in Jacksonville, Florida. Pretty stoked. Of course, here comes Mark. Jeej.
Put him on speaker so we can hear.
Are you wanting
Yeah, we're getting ready to film. Just kind of saying what we're doing right now, all that cool stuff.
that? Yeah, so just set the tone and say exactly what you're doing.
Roger.
Think big, dream, have vision, set goals, focus.
I get it.
All right, Gage.
Buddy.
Say bye. All right, cool. So we just landed in Jacksonville, Florida, on our way to one of our offices to meet Paul, one of our partners. Can't wait for you guys to meet this cat. He's amazing, ex-ball player. Anyways, so we're gonna go over there. We got meetings today to meet with some of the other partners. You'll see what's going down soon.
I want to talk about, like, as we're recruiting, the here and the now. I think what would be the smartest is continue to recruit, but I think we need to, because right now the ads we're using are very, like, they're trying to attract sales guys. I think this would be the time to flip the script and let's just land 2 more people that can help manage, and then we flood the freaking gates on recruiting. And I have 4 plus myself, so that's 5. Naomi, it's going to take a little bit of time. I mean, clearly, the first week is just a slow week because of her daughter. She's like, "Can I FaceTime you?" I'm like, "I believe you. I'm not playing this game where I need to see your sick kid. That's weird." But now, if I have 5 people, including myself, and then if you're in town, but let's say you're not, and we all can recruit, dude, we can flood the gates. Whereas before, I was like, ooh, we got to slow down recruiting. So when you say let's go slow to go fast, my brain last night was like, well, we're already like halfway to where I want to be, which is 5 core people. So why am I going to sit here and not waste, but why would I put 80% of the ads that go up are sales driven? Why don't we just land 2 more people that are actually like, and we tell them what the agenda is.
Like these guys?
Yeah, let's get 2 more managers. Because now, dude, if I have 100 interviews booked in a week, I'm not stressing about that. We have 5 people that can recruit. When I ran my office of 32, you want to know how many people recruited? Me and Prats, 2 people. We did all that. There was no other people helping. We would overthrow a bone and say, oh, if you go out and do this, we'll have you shadow interviews, because that's what they wanted to fucking do. Such a joke. And it worked. It worked. People would bust their ass and go out there and get freaking...
Power of suggestion.
Dude.
Hey, look, man, I'll let you come in and shadow some interviews. Hey, look. Hey, I'll throw a fun in for you.
Seriously.
Wipe my ass.
Isn't it amazing?
It's gonna be amazing.
Hey, if you go out and you do 15 sales, I'll let you conduct interviews. If you go out and make me a shit ton of money, I'm gonna have to do nothing now.
I'm gonna let you do my work.
I fell for it.
That is so effed up.
When I was on the fence of continue to stay in the direct sales industry or not, I realized that it wasn't the industry that I was sick of, it was just the way it was being done. Now that's kind of where me and Jason have talked a lot about it, because we have a message and we want to get it out there. And we know some people, like I talked to a dude the other day actually who used to work for me, and he's like, nah man, I appreciate you reaching out, but I'm good. You know, like he just doesn't want to be in this industry anymore. That's fine. But there's a ton of people we've talked to who they want to stay in the industry. They just don't want to stay in the industry if it requires being in a regiment model, and where it's like everything is controlled and all that. So that's kind of what we're going to meet and chat about now. But yeah, we met in the morning, just doing the interviews and going over some of this comp stuff and putting together a model financially to where people can make serious cash and not have to slave and work 60 hours a week. And which I'm doing. Like, I know it exists because I'm doing it, and I'm not working like hour-wise nearly as much as I used to, which I love, and I'm making a lot more money than I used to, which is cool. And I mean, she's like, the best thing you could do. It was the best advice I got when I was new to AMP was, it's going to take you a good 3 to 6 months. And that sounds like a long time, but it's not, of just really getting into the groove of things, because it's completely different. And so when you hear shit like, you have an opportunity to actually like pursue entrepreneurship or, do your own thing, it's weird because we bitch about when we're being told what to do. So then now when you have the platform to do whatever you want, it's like this level of autonomy that you've never experienced before. So it's weird, right? It's just weird. It's weird for anyone that goes through it for the first time, and you're actually making better money. So you're like, what the fuck? This is weird. Like, I literally, the first couple months, my first paycheck, because we pay better on this side, I was like, they're gonna fuck this up. It's all scam. Like, but I trust Jason. You know what I mean? I knew Mark. I didn't really know. I just actually met him in person, but I mean, he talked about him a lot. And then Ashley, I knew. So I was like, all right, it'll be all right. And then I got my first paycheck. It went smooth. I'm like, all right, well, they didn't fuck that one up. So, but it's gonna take some time. But the best advice is especially now because we've put in.
Oh, my man.
Yeah, I didn't say your beard was bad. I just said you're all over Antoine's. I'm like, what's the deal here?
Play, just give me that battle axe.
Exactly.
My man, you're sweating him.
What's that?
It's all right. If we were at this meeting, I'm like, if I hear one more fucking Antoine thing about his beard, I'm gonna lose it. Like, get over it. But you guys, you gotta be more proactive on this side, like, because I waited to be told what to do. And I ran an office for, I was used to. I ran an office for 7 years. Promoted out deals, hit bonuses. I was where y'all were trying to get to, at least the first level, right? And it was not enjoyable. So it's like, how does this work? But I was so programmed to where you got to be on this conference call, you got to be on this, you got to be on that. To then on this, it's the polar opposite. So it's like a naked feeling, but it's going to require a much higher level of discipline because now it's on you. And there's days that I wake up and I don't want to, you're like, ah, shit. But that's where that's the mental part of it, which we've always been preached that. But it's hard to say you have true discipline where you're being told what to do, and if you don't do it, you get your ass ripped or you get an override taken. So that's not true discipline, right? That's more survival, and you know what I mean. That's how I looked at it.